Now, the next topic is differential equation of conduction in Cartesian coordinates or plane slab. This is very important. Okay, why I'm saying it is very important? Myself, I consider this as a father equation for total conduction topic. In first class, I have said that no need to remember any formula in conduction topic. If you remember three basic father equations, that is differential equation for plane slab, cylinder and sphere. If you remember these three equations, it is enough for total conduction topic. No need to remember a single formula. Okay, you understood well in next classes. Okay, right. Now I'm going to derive this equation with a beautiful bank example. Now listen carefully. It is very interesting. Hope all of you having some bank accounts, SBI, Andhra Bank, anything. Now let us say this is a bank account. Now I am going to transfer some amount in your bank account. For example, I have transferred 1000 rupees to your bank account. Do you want money or not? Right, listen carefully. Now I have transferred 1000 rupees in your bank account. Now, for example, now the amount in your bank account is 1000 rupees. Okay. For example, I am student. Okay, sir has transferred 1000 rupees. Now I make some expenditure by watching movie or anything. I can take make some expenditure. For example, I have spent 500 rupees. Okay. Now, after expenditure, what is the amount in your bank account? Let us say this is 500 rupees. Okay. Now this is amount savings in your bank account. Now after some days, by keeping some amount in your bank account, bank will give some interest. Yes or no? Some interest generation. Let us say, for example, 5 rupees. Okay. The bank given you 5 rupees as a interest. Now listen carefully. The amount I have transferred in your bank account is 1000 rupees. Now can I say this is my energy? Energy in your bank account. Okay. Now what is the energy out as an expenditure? That is 500 rupees. Can I say it is energy out? Hope you understood. Now what is this one? After the expenditure, this is energy stored in your bank account. Yes. Now what is the energy generation? This 5 rupees is the energy generation in your bank account. Now make an equation, energy balance equation, that is energy in minus energy out plus energy generation is equal to energy stored. Can I write this? Let us cross check. What is the energy in? 1000 rupees. What is the energy out? 500 rupees. What is the energy generation? 5 rupees. Now what should be the energy stored in our bank account? That is savings. 500 plus 5, that is 505 rupees. 1000 minus 500, 500 plus 5 rupees is 505. This is energy stored in your bank account. Do you believe or not? By taking this energy balance equation, I am going to derive the differential equation of conduction in Cartesian coordinate. Very simple. Heat transfer subject itself very easy. If you remember these concepts and the basic concepts in conduction topic. Now listen carefully. Consider an element Let us consider an element having a volume, this is dx, this is dy, and this is dz. Okay. Now say there is heat input or energy input in x direction and heat exit as qx plus dx in x direction. In y direction qy, and this is energy out qy plus dy. In z direction that is qz, and out is energy out exit is qz plus dz. Okay, now let qg be the uniform heat generation. Let qg be the uniform heat generation, that is small qg into volume. Now what is the volume of this element? dx, dy, dz. Capital QG is equal to small qg into volume, that is dx, dy, dz. Now what is small qg here? Heat generation per unit volume. Heat generation per unit volume. Therefore, can I write small qg is equal to capital QG divided by dx, dy, dz. Now write down separately energy in, energy out, energy stored, and energy generation. Now, energy generation is nothing but capital QG. Now what are the energy ins? Energy ins is equal to, see, energy ins are qx plus qy plus qz. Now write down equation for qx. Now what is meant by qx? Heat conduction in x direction. Now according to Fourier law, what is the conduction equation? Minus k area into dt by dx. Right. Now what is the area? We have to take area which is normal to heat flow. See, this is heat flow in x direction, and what is the normal area? di and dz. Let's draw here. Okay, this is heat direction qx. Now this is, what is the area here? dy and dz. Okay, hope you understood. Now let us take thermal conductivity in x direction as kx. Therefore, qx is equal to minus kx. What is the area? dy dz, and take it as in partial dou t by dou x. Similarly, qy can be written as minus ky dx dz dou t by dou y. In the same way, qx can be written as minus kz dy dx dou t by dou y. Okay. Now energy in qx, qy, qz equations are known. Now what are the energy out? Now what are the energy outs? Qx plus dx. The qx plus dx can be written as, from, in mathematics, from Taylor's expansion series. From Taylor's expansion series, qx plus dx can be written as qx plus dou by dou x into qx dx first factorial plus dou square t by dou x square qx dx square by second factorial, like this, so on. As dx is very small, the higher order terms are neglected. Therefore, qx plus dx can be written as qx plus dou by dou x qx into dx. Similarly, qy plus dy can be written as qy plus dou by dou y qy into dy, and qz plus dz can be written as qz plus dou by dou z into qz dz. Now energy in and energy outs are over. Now what is the remaining? Energy stored. Now write an equation for energy stored. In thermodynamics, we have calculated the amount of heat transfer entered in the system or leaving the system. Now with the example of energy stored in a system, we can write equation as heat transfer is equal to mCp delta T. Now here dou T by dou T. Here numerator represents temperature and this is time. Okay, dou T by dou T. Variation of temperature with respect to time. Now mass can be written as, we know that density is equal to mass per unit volume. Now in place of mass, can I write density into volume Cp dou T by dou small t. Now energy stored is equal to density, specific heat, and what is the volume? Dx, dy and dz into dou T by dou small t. Now these are the equations for energy in, energy out, and energy stored and energy generation, that is Qg. Now by writing all equations in energy balance equation, first energy in minus energy out. Now what are the energy ins? Qx plus Qy plus Qz is equal to, minus, what are the energy outs? Qx plus dx minus Qy plus dy minus Qz plus dz. Now simplify this one. Qx plus Qy plus Qz minus of. Now expand the Qx plus dx. Qx minus of dou by dou x into Qx into dx minus of Qy minus dou by dou y into Qy dy minus of Qz minus dou by dou z into Qz dou t by dou z. Now Qx, Qz, Qy will be cancelled. Now what are the remaining? Minus dou by dou x. We know that heat conduction in x direction is minus kx dy dz dou t by dou x into dx minus of dou by dou y into, in place of Qy, minus ky dx dz dou t by dou y into dy minus dou by dou z minus of kz dx dy into dou t by dou z into dz. Now this is the equation for energy in minus energy out. Now we know that what is the energy balance equation? From energy balance equation, energy in minus energy out plus energy generation is equal to energy stored. Now substitute in this above equation. Now what are the energy in minus energy out? Now this is the equation for energy in minus energy out plus what is energy generation plus energy generation. We know that energy generation is equal to capital Qg. That capital Qg can be written as small qg into volume, that is dx dy dz plus Qg dx dy dz is equal to energy stored. What is the energy stored equation? Density, specific heat, volume dx dy dz and dou t by dou small t. Now can I cancel dx dy dz in both left hand side and right hand side? Now dx dy dz, dx dy dz here. Right. Now the equation is, now minus of minus will become plus dou by dou x into kx dou t by dou x plus dou by dou y into ky dou t by dou y plus dou by dou z into kz dou t by dou z is equal to plus small qg, that is heat generation per unit volume, is equal to rho cp dou t by dou small t. Now this is the equation we have derived without taking any assumption in Cartesian coordinates. Right. This is very important equation. Now Case 1, isotropic material. So isotropic material is nothing but Kx is equal to Ky is equal to Kz is equal to K. In all direction the thermal conductivity is same. Therefore, now take common K. Dou square T by dou x square plus dou square T by dou z square dou y square plus dou square T by dou z square plus small qg is equal to density Cp dou T by dou small t. Now case 2, thermal conductivity is not varying with respect to temperature. Now divide with K on both sides. We get dou square T by dou x square plus dou square T by dou y square plus dou square T by dou z square plus Qg by K is equal to rho Cp divided by K dou T by dou small t. We know that thermal diffusivity alpha is equal to heat conduction in that material to the heat stored per unit volume. Okay. Now rho density into Cp, that is specific heat, is known as specific heat per unit volume. Now in place of rho Cp by K, can I write 1 by alpha. Now the equation is dou square T by dou x square plus dou square T by dou y square plus dou square T by dou z square plus q g by K is equal to 1 by alpha dou T by dou small t. This is very important equation. If you remember this equation, it is enough. No need to remember any another formulas, especially in conduction topic for plain slabs. Now case 3. Case 3 is steady state. Steady state. What is in by steady state? The properties are not varying with respect to time. Here temperature is a variation in temperature dou T by dou small t is equal to 0. When dou T by dou small t is not equal to 0, then it is unsteady state conduction. Now case 3, steady state. Therefore the equation will become dou square T by dou x square plus dou square T by dou y square plus dou square T by dou z square plus Qg by K is equal to 0. This is very important assumption, especially for gate point of view. And this equation is known as Poisson's equation. This may be a theory question. Okay, what is the assumptions for Poisson's equation? What are the assumptions? Steady state and K is constant with heat generation. These are the assumptions for Poisson's equation. Next, case 4. Now what is case 4? Steady state without heat generation. Steady state without heat generation. So what happened? Dou square t by dou x square plus dou square t by dou y square plus dou square t by dou z square, and Qg is 0 because without heat generation is equal to 0. Now what is this one? This equation is known as Laplace equation. And last assumption, only without heat generation. Now the equation will be dou square t by dou x square plus dou square t by dou y square plus dou square t by dou z square is equal to 1 by alpha dou t by dou small t. This equation is known as diffusion equation. Hope you understood. These are the 5 cases you have to remember. Just remember the father equation. It's enough for total conduction topic with respect to plane slab. You can solve any type of problem. Now let us solve one question in this class. Now see the 5th question. Now see the question on screen. 5th question. In a plane slab, at a given instant of time, the temperature distribution within a homogeneous body is given by T equal to x square minus 2y square plus z square minus xy plus 2yz. Okay, this is the temperature distribution function in a given slab. Assuming constant properties, means thermal conductivity is constant. No heat generation. Okay, Qg equal to 0. K is constant. Determine whether the condition is steady or unsteady. See how simple is the question. What I said, if you remember the further equation, it's enough. And given steady state, we have to find out whether it is steady state or unsteady state conduction. We know that what is the further equation? Dou square t by dou x square plus dou square t by dou y square plus dou square t by dou z square plus Qg by k is equal to 1 by alpha dou t by dou small t. Now listen carefully. Now we want the value of dou square t by dou x square, dou square t by dou y square, dou square t by dou z square. As Qg is given 0. Now find out. We know that t is equal to given x square minus 2y square plus z square minus xy plus 2yz. Now differentiate t with respect to x. Now dou t by dou x is equal to what happened? With respect to x, 2x, this will come 0, 0 minus y, 0. Now again differentiate. Dou square t by dou x square is equal to 2. Next, now differentiate t with respect to y. What happened? With respect to y, minus 4y, here minus x plus 2z. Now again differentiate with respect to y. Dou square t by dou y square. What happened? Minus 4, this both will become 0. And last one, differentiate t with respect to z. That is 2z plus 2y. Now again differentiate with respect to t. Dou square t by dou z square is equal to 2. Now substitute the values of dou square t by dou x square plus dou square t by dou y square in this above equation. We get, what is the value of dou square t by dou x square? 2. The value of dou square t by dou y square is minus 4. And the value of dou square t by dou z square is equal to plus 2. Is equal to 1 by alpha dou t by dou small t. Now plus 4 minus 4, this will become 0. Therefore dou t by dou small t is equal to 0. Just now we have discussed. The variation of temperature with respect to time is 0. It means steady state. The properties are not varying with respect to temperature. Therefore, the condition is steady state. Okay, hope you understood. I will continue in next class with some more numericals. Please like the video, comment, share this video to every engineering student who are preparing for GATE exam. And don't forget to activate the bell icon to get daily